agency in the NFL has come and gone, and I know there's still some guys out there, but for the most part, free agency has come to an end, and all the major guys, major names have signed, okay? So I want to give you guys my best free agent signing and my worst free agent signing. I'm going to give you one from each side, so get ready for that. But before I do, if you're new to the channel, make sure to go ahead, hit that big red subscribe button down below. Make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. I do talk a lot of NFL on this channel, and hit the bell icon, guys, so you're notified every time I drop a new video, because I do so very often. So let's start with the good, the best free agent signing. So I know people tend to think, oh, this was a crazy offseason in terms of signings, but free agency wasn't really that crazy. It was the trades that were crazy, okay? So keep that in mind. That's why I'm not going to break up any trades. We're not going to talk about Deshaun Watson or Russell Wilson or Devontae Adams or any of those trades. We're going to talk about strictly free agent signings, okay? So the best free agent signing to me was J.C. Jackson signing with the Chargers. And now why is that? J.C. Jackson, right? He signed with the Chargers, left the New England Patriots. Number one, it fit a clear need. The Chargers, who have a very solid offense with Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, they addressed the offensive line last year. That was a weakness. So they're pretty solid there. On the defensive side, their D-line had Joey Bosa, so it was already solid. And then they traded for Khalil Mack, which made it even better. They only lacked a competent secondary. It was Derwin James and a bunch of nobodies. And last year, they were ranked 27th by PFF in terms of secondaries in the NFL. They were a bottom 5 secondary. And so they signed J.C. Jackson, the best, by far, cornerback on the free agent board. He's just 26 years old. So they got the best guy available at the position they need the most. And the fact is, you would think about the deal itself. 5 years, $82.5 million is a lot of money. And it is, with $40 million guaranteed. But it's still not even top 5 at his position. So in a way, the Chargers still got a little bit of a bargain. So to me, this was a fantastic signing. And I believe the Chargers were always on the cusp. I mean, they were a playoff team, potential playoff team. But now, to me, with the additions of J.C. Jackson, Mack, in this defense being how good it has become, and obviously Justin Herbert and that offense probably taking another step, this team to me has become a Super Bowl contender. It really has. So to me, this was the best signing in free agency. J.C. Jackson addressing a need for the Chargers and taking them to the top in terms of how good they can be. All right, let's switch over. The worst free agent signing, and I'm sure a lot of you guys might guess this. I tried to think maybe I could do someone else, but I really can't. It's Christian Kirk, folks. I mean, I'm sorry. 4 years, $84 million for Christian Kirk. What are you doing, Jacksonville? This is literally the most overpay that I've seen for a receiver in all my years of watching the NFL, and that's not a hyperbole. I mean it. No one in their right mind, I would have thought, would give Christian Kirk this much money. He is at best, on his best day, wide receiver 2. Right? He's a solid receiver, but he's a wide receiver too. This is literal, like, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, DeAndre Hopkins money. Like, no, I'm sorry. He is not worth this much. And I know it's technically not $84 million. It's still like $72 million. It's too much. I'm sorry. The Jaguars severely overpaid for his services. Now, here's the thing. I will give them one silver lining to leave them with, which is this. If this helps Trevor Lawrence develop, then great. That's good for them. And, that's going to be good for their future. But it doesn't change the fact that this was a massive overpay. And nobody would have paid Christian Kirk this much. I think the Jaguars didn't realize they were bidding against themselves. And that made it the worst signing in free agency. So let me know what you guys think. My best, J.C. Jackson. Worst, Christian Kirk. Give me your guys' best and worst free agent signing. Leave it down below as always. Thanks for watching.